Welcome to Ostrich of the Mind, where we take a slightly skewed look at mental health because who said understanding your brain should be boring? Today, we're uncovering why stress might just be a figment of your overactive imagination and other comforting lies we adore. Buckle up, it's going to be a peculiar ride. Mindfulness because, apparently, breathing is hard. Mindfulness where the simple act of breathing becomes an existential puzzle. Here in Ostrich of the Mind, we recognize that the art of emptying your mind is filled with thoughts like, "Did I leave the oven on?" Or, "What's the name of my first grade teacher?" It's fascinating how a moment of silence can bring the loudest thoughts. So, as you sit there, trying to focus on your breath but actually planning your week, remember, you're not failing at mindfulness. You're just extremely good at multitasking. Let's embrace the chaos of our minds, one interrupted deep breath at a time. Emotional baggage. How to carry yours with style. Emotional baggage. We all have it, and some of us, like our dear ostrich here, insist on packing it in oversized suitcases labeled past mistakes and family drama. Watching our feathered friend navigate the chaos of the emotional airport with these heavy bags might just be the motivation you need to start unpacking. Remember, it's not about getting rid of the baggage, it's about upgrading to better luggage wheels and learning to maneuver through life's terminals with a bit of flair. So, next time you're weighed down by your existential dread, consider giving that baggage a stylish makeover. Who says you can't accessorize your neuroses? The art of overthinking. Why stop when you can worry more? Overthinking, the unofficial sport of minds that love to marathon. Ever find yourself replaying conversations from 5 years ago because, who knows, you might find a new ending? Or maybe you're crafting responses to hypothetical arguments you'll never have. Here in the labyrinth of our thoughts, no detail is too small for a mental debate. So next time your brain decides to go on a worry spree about why the barista winked at you, just remember, it's probably not a conspiracy. Relax, breathe, and maybe, just maybe, try to enjoy the chaos of your beautifully overactive mind. Productivity tips. How to procrastinate effectively. Welcome to the masterclass in procrastination, where deadlines are just suggestions and later is the most productive time of day. Ever noticed how the urge to clean your house magically appears only when there's work to be done? Or how fascinating the sudden urge to become a gourmet chef becomes when a project deadline looms? Yes, we've all been there, choosing to alphabetize the spice rack over starting that important presentation. But here's the twist. Sometimes, the best ideas come when you're doing everything but the task at hand. So, next time you find yourself organizing your sock drawer instead of facing that to-do list, remember, you might just be on the verge of a breakthrough, or at least a very well-organized wardrobe. Social media, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. In the digital jungle, even ostriches aren't immune to the dazzling lure of social media. Here we are, scrolling endlessly, hunting for likes and dodging spoilers. Social media, a place where you can be anything, except offline. It's the modern town square in your own personal echo chamber, where you can connect with long-lost friends and argue with strangers about things neither of you understands. Remember when we used to eat food without taking a picture first? Me neither. So, next time you feel overwhelmed by the digital chaos, take a step back, or maybe just turn off those notifications. After all, the best moments in life still happen off-screen, unless you're binge-watching our channel, of course. Self-help books. Reading your way to questionable enlightenment. The self-help section, where every book promises a revolution in your life, and yet, you might find yourself more confused than when you started. Ever felt like you're reading the secrets to the universe, but somehow they just don't apply to your galaxy? That's the charm and challenge of these guides. They entice us with solutions like, master your mind in 10 days, or unlock happiness by next week. But let's be honest, true growth probably isn't hiding in a weekend workshop. So read on, absorb what resonates, but remember, the real magic happens when you close the book and start writing your own chapters. Sleep hygiene. For those who fantasize about actually sleeping well. In the quest for the holy grail of a perfect night's sleep, we've turned our bedrooms into laboratories. From high-tech alarm clocks that mimic the sunrise to pillows engineered by NASA, it seems there's no gadget we won't try or potion we won't drink to snatch some elusive slumber. Yet, with all these tools at our disposal, why is it that counting sheep still feels like a competitive sport? Here's a thought. Maybe, just maybe, the secret isn't in the perfect setup, but in letting go of the quest for perfection itself. Tonight, consider unplugging and unwinding the old-fashioned way. No apps, no alarms, just you and the gentle embrace of the night. Who knows, sleep might just take you by surprise. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Ostrich of the Mind. If you feel more enlightened or at least mildly amused, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because apparently that's what successful YouTubers ask you to do. Join us next time for more mind-bending fun, and remember, take everything you've learned here with a grain of salt or a full salt shaker.